Hello, in this video I want to show you how to quickly build your landing page. And in case you cannot come up with a design of what you really want, you can simply copy what somebody has done. Maybe there is a landing page you have seen before, somebody is running ad and you see his landing page and you like the way he designed his landing page. You can simply copy his landing page, but not exactly anyway, but you can simply follow his format. Take for instance, this is my own landing page. You can follow my format. You can see there is an image at the background, then you have a video here, you have the heading, you have an image here, you have some text, then you have a button, and you have my picture here. So you can simply follow this format, and it's not as if you just grab everything and paste it on your own landing page, but just to give you an idea of what you want to create. Now, without wasting your time, we are going to start, and we will start creating our landing page that will look similar to what we have here. And with the basic knowledge you are going to learn from here, you should be able to use to build your own landing page successfully. Now let's get started. This is the URL we are going to be using, and if you view the home page now, you see that it has nothing, it is empty. So we want to start building our landing page from scratch. So let's go to our dashboard. If we go to our dashboard, we are going to create a new page, and I'm going to add new page. I'm going to close this, then we'll give it a title. Depends on the title of your product. We'll give it a title, depends on the title of the product you are selling. Let's say we are selling filler shoe. Okay, then we are going to edit this page. Normally I don't always have sidebar on my landing page, and that is what is common in most of the advertisers. They don't normally have sidebars, so you select no sidebar. Then we are going to disable title. Title is this filler shoe. If you don't disable this, it is going to show on your landing page, and there's no way you'll be able to delete it. The only way you can avoid it not showing on your landing page is to disable it from here. So we'll disable it. Then the next one is a featured image. A featured image is the image that is going to show if you post or if you share the link to places like Facebook, Twitter, the image is going to show. But if you don't disable it, it is going to show on your landing page as well, and there is no way you'll be able to remove it. Take for instance, if you don't like it to show on your landing page, then you are going to disable it from here. And even if you disable it from here, if you share this link on Facebook, the featured image will show. And this is where you are going to add your featured image. So you can select the picture of the product you are selling. Let's say I am selling filler shoe. let me look for the picture of a filler shoe so that we can use it to make our example. Okay, let me select the one I like. I think I love this. Okay, let me save it. Filler shoe. Okay, assuming this is your own image that you want to use, then let's go back. All right, this is the filler shoe I've just downloaded. I'll click on open, then I'm going to select it, and here is our featured image. So if we are going to be sharing this link on Facebook, this is the picture that is going to show. So make sure you upload the picture that you want it to show on Facebook when you are sharing this link on Facebook here. Otherwise, if you don't put any image here, the first image that you have on your page is what will be shown on Facebook, and it may not be interesting if you don't want it. But if you can from here select the kind of image you want it to be displayed on Facebook. All right, having done that, then the next thing is a content layout. I love my content to be full width stretched. There is box, there is content box, full width contain, whatever works for you best. But for me, I always love full width stretched, so I'm going to select that. And what that means is that if I'm using a computer, for instance, it's going to cover the whole page. If you look at my own landing page now, you see it has covered the whole screen of my laptop. But if you select contain, you may see small gap at the right and on the left. But if you select full width stretch, then it's going to cover the whole screen and it adds some efficiency. All right, let's go back to our landing page. So having set all these, then the next one is we will take note is the permalink. The permalink, that is the link that is going to display after your domain. If you look at this now, this is the domain, and what you want it to be displayed here matters. You know, some people will look at what is displayed here. It will determine whether they are going to click on the link or not. And if it is too long, you can shorten it from here and nothing will happen. It will still work. But once you have edited it, the previous one will no longer work again. So make sure you do it at the beginning of the creation of your landing page. So let's leave it as it is before, because there is nothing wrong with this one. But in case there is anything wrong and you want to change it, this is where you can change it. And once you have changed it, sometimes you may have it too long and you don't want it that too long, then you can update it here, irrespective of what you have as your heading. So once that is done, then we are good to go. So let's hit publish. We hit publish. Okay, so it is published already. Let's view it and see the empty space we have. Okay, you can see it is empty for now. Then the next thing is I don't want to see all these. I don't want to see all this. So I am going to go to customize. All right, so we are going to create menu, and we'll create main menu. Then we are going to check it as a primary menu. Primary menu is what is going to show here. So we'll select primary menu and we'll hit next, and without adding anything, you can see this one has gone. And in case you want to add anything, this is where you can add something, but since we don't want anything to show here, it means we are not going to add anything. But if it's a professional website, this is where you are going to have your home, you are going to have your about, you are going to have your service, you are going to have so many things. So if it's a professional website you are building, then this is where you are going to be adding items, what is going to show here. But if it's just one page landing page, then you don't need all that. So having done that, we are going to publish. We have published it. Then the next thing is you can see powered by Astra WordPress theme. I don't want to see this. What I want to see is my name. I want it to be showed as my name or my company name. I want it to be powered by my company name. This look more professional than leaving it as a theme. So if you leave it as this, somebody look at it, you will know that you are not a professional. How can you leave Astra Wars theme on your own website? So for you to edit this, you are going to go to footer, and this is if you are using Astra. And if you are following my tutorial, and I believe that you should be able to use Astra so that you follow my tutorial. If you are using a different theme, then sometimes you may have slight changes, but the difference is not much anyway. So we are going to go to copyright, and we are going to, you will see the text here. You can see copyright, current here, site title, and powered by. This is where you are going to type your name. I'm going to type my company name, Omat Store. Omat Store. Okay, so once you have done that, you can see it has changed to powered by Omat Store. Then you are going to hit publish. Then you see all these. There are some things you can do with this place. This is where I put my own privacy policy, disclaimer, and terms and conditions. So in case you want to do your own like that, then you are going to select it to 1, so it will have only one column. Then you click on this plus icon and you bring in HTML. If you bring in HTML, if you select this HTML, then you are going to grab everything here. You grab everything here, then you copy. You will go back to that customize. You are going to paste it here. You can see it has come already. Then the next thing is these ones are carrying links. It's only this statement that are not carrying links. So for these ones that are carrying links, you are going to edit to your own website link. So for instance, I am going to edit this. Let me just remove this about page and the other course we have there, so that it will remain only privacy policy, terms and condition, and disclaimer. Then for this privacy policy, you are going to remove my own link and put your own link. You simply click on this and you add your own link to it. For instance, although I don't have that page, but I can simply form a page like this. In the last video, I showed you how to create your privacy policy. So I believe you should have created your privacy policy now. And this is where you are going to paste the URL of that page. And it may look like this, something like this. Then you are going to hit apply. And once you hit apply, the link is already there. So that is what you do for all of them. For this disclaimer, you are going to remove my own disclaimer and you are going to put your own. I believe that shouldn't take much of your time. And once you have done that, you are going to hit apply and you hit publish. So we have gotten our footer, and this is going to display in all your pages of your website so that it saves your time. Then we are good to go. Then the next thing is you may have your logo. I'm not going to teach you how to design a logo for this tutorial. Even if we are going to teach on that, it's going to be a different video. So if you want to put in your logo, you have your logo designed already. This is where you are going to fix in your logo. You go to select, then you are going to upload your logo here. And there are some other settings. You can have the width here. Then if you don't want it to display your site title, you want it to display only the logo, then you are going to uncheck this so that it will display only the logo. Then let's leave it as it is now, since we have not gotten a logo for this yet, and let's publish it. All right, so we are good to go. Let me close this for now. Then if you are editing it with Thrive Architect, then you are going to use edit with Thrive Architect. You can also edit this page with Elementor, but for the purpose of this tutorial, we are going to be editing it with Thrive Architect. So let's hit edit with Thrive Architect. For instance, if you look at this page, I edited this page with Elementor, but I'm going to use a Thrive Architect to get a similar look like this. So let's see how that is going to work. Let's go. Okay, so this is our Thrive Architect editor. Then the first thing you are going to do is to click on this plus icon. Then you are going to look for background section, and you simply click on it and it will come. Then when it has come, you are going to select that background section, and you are going to look for the background. This is the background style. The background style, we are going to select an image. So this is a symbol for image. We want to select an image. You can download a fine image from Google. You can simply type, let's say I want to use river background, something like look like river, so that it will be a real image. It will be real image, something that look attractive. Okay, so let's select a fine image from here. I think I love this. Okay, so I'm going to save this image. Let me give it a name. Background. Simply background. Then a save. Okay, let's go back to, then we are going to upload it. This is our background, and you select it and insert in post. Okay, so we have it as the background of this background section. Then we want to select it to cover. It is has covered it. We're okay with that. Then we will select static background. Static background meaning if you are scrolling, the background will remain the same. The background will not scroll, and it adds some beauty to it. We hit apply. All right, then we can save our work. The next thing is to add a section to it. To add a section, you can add a section. Let's look for column. Let's look for column. You can use column. You can also use a content box. These are columns. Assuming you want to have 3 columns, then let's leave the column alone. Let's use a content box. Okay. No. Okay. Let's simply drag content column here. Then we are going to select the background. The background can be white. Okay, so the background of our content box should be white. Or let's look at our, okay, this one is not white. Let's follow what we have here. If you want to copy exact color, this is what you use to copy exact color. This extension, this color pick eyedropper. If you want to install it on your Chrome, just type color pick eyedropper. With this, you'll be able to copy any color from any website. That is what I use to copy colors from any website. You simply select this and install on your Chrome browser. So we want to copy this color now as our background. So let's select this color pick eyedropper. We are going to click on this place. Then we are going to copy this code. Then we go back to our own landing page. Then while still under the background, we are going to paste that color code we have just copied, and here you go. You can see it's an exact color. Then if you look at this one, it has a space at the left and on the right, and that is exactly what we want. So we go back to this place, and while the background section is selected, you are going to go to main. Then you see content maximum width. Let's select this to 750 pixel. Okay, so as I've selected 750 pixel, now you can see we have a moderate width now, which looks more professional. Next thing is the text. This is where you are going to give the title of your products. The title is very, very important. This is what attracts your prospective buyer. So we are going to give our title here. don't copy my own exactly. Just create your own title. For you to put in your text, you are going to click on this plus icon, and you simply drag this text icon here. Then if you look at it, there's a text here. So you are going to paste that text here. Then you highlight it. If you want it to be exact color as my own here, you still use your color I pick dropper. You take it to where it is showing the color and you click. Then you copy the code. You go back to your own landing page, and while the text is still selected, you are going to go to main. Then the color, this is where you are going to paste the code you have just copied. Paste it here. Then you hit apply. Here you go. This is going to be your own text. Let's say we are selling Fila shoe here. It depends on your title. The best Fila shoe so far. Then we want it to be at the center. We want it to be bold. Okay, you can give it a different color if you like. You can give this shoe a different color. Let's say we want this one to be white. Okay, this is what Thrive Architect can give you, but if it is Elementor, you don't have this freedom. Elementor can only give you the same color, but with Thrive Architect you can have multiple color in the same text. All right, let's go further. Then if you look at this, we have text here, we have an image here. If you want to know whether it's an image, simply go to the website and right click. You see save image. If it is not an image, then if you right click on it, you will not see anything like that. So if I right click, for instance here now, you will not see anything like an image. So that is where you know if a design is an image or not. So for this is an image and this is a text. Now you can see that this is a column. This is a column that has these two columns with one image on the left and the text on the right. So we are going to bring in a column. For here we are going to bring in a column. So you simply drag this column here, and we are going to select 1/2. For the first column here, we are going to have our image, and the image will be the image of our product. So we are going to drag an image here. Then we'll simply select our shoe. Then here we are going to have, we want this one to fill it. We are going to have our text here. You simply grab this text and you write your text. I don't know what you are going to write. Write your text there. And for the color, something that will stand out from the background, let's select white and apply. Then if you want to change the size of the text, this is too bold. I want to change it to something like 18 pixel or 19. Let's take it to 20. All right, so let's reduce this a little bit. Then this is where you control the height of the text. Okay, so this is better. Then let's go further. If you look at it, this video is covering the whole of this space, so it means that this video is on a different column, or you can simply put the video below this column. And for you to have this video, you may have your video on your YouTube channel. For instance, this video is on my YouTube channel, and if you don't want it to be on your YouTube channel, you can upload the video on your website. But the disadvantage of having your video on your website is that, if you have too many video on your website, it will make your website to load slowly, because videos are very heavy. So instead of that, you upload it on a public website like YouTube, then you simply bring in here. So for this tutorial, we'll be using a video from our YouTube channel. So for instance, let's go to my YouTube channel and bring in one video. I will go to my YouTube channel now. I'll simply click on my icon. I'm going to select my YouTube channel. Then maybe I want to bring in this video. Maybe this is the video I want to bring in. Then I simply select this video. Hello, and I am going to share it. I'm going to share. If I share, then I can now copy the link. I'll copy the link and go to my landing page. Then I am going to drag in a video element. Let's look for video element. Video. Let's look for video element. Okay, this is a video element. So we can, if I put it here, that means it is going to be under this text. But I want it to be under the text and the image. Then I'm going to paste the link here. And once I paste the link there, it should be able to display. Now it has displayed already. All right, so we are done with this part. Let's look at our case study again. Then below it you have a button. So we are going to bring in a button. We want to have a button here, so you simply go and bring a button element. This is our button. Simply put it here, and depends on what you want your button to read. Let's say I want my button to read like order now. Then let's look at our sample. If you see the sample, you see that when you hover over the button, you see that the color is changing. The color of the background is changing to yellow, while the color of the text is changing to black as you are hovering over it. It is very, very important. It tells your visitor that this button is clickable. It grabs his attention. So we are going to go back to our text, and for you to change the background of the button, you click outside the text. Don't click on the text. If you click on the text, that means you want to edit the text. But if you want to edit only the background, look for outside here and click outside it, but not outside here, but outside here within the button. Then this is where you are going to change the color. Now if you look at it, you see this one normal. This normal meaning this is the normal color that is going to be. Let's change that one first. We want it to be green, a dark green. Okay, then for us to change the hover color, we are going to click on this drop down. Let's apply this one first, then we'll take it to hover. Now we want to change how it is going to be when somebody is hovering over it. So we change the color, the hover color to the background should be yellow. The background should be yellow. Then let's change the text. Let's apply this one first. Then the text should be black so that it will stand out from the main background, from the background of the. Let's apply this. Then you may want the text to be bold during hover. Let's bold it. Now we are done. If somebody is hovering it, this is what he will see. Then let's go back to our normal. Then the normal, we still want the text to be bold. So let's bold the text here. You can see if I hover my cursor over it now, you see that the color is changing. Then you can also change how it is going to animate. That's want to change the animation. If you look at my own now, for instance, if I reload this page, you see how the button will change, and you can see it's doing like a rubber band. So we want to use it to do like a rubber band. For you to do that, you select the button and you go to animation. Okay, this is where we are going to select the animation. We click this drop down, and whether I can see rubber band, I didn't see rubber band here, so let me just select something that is close to that. Let's say we slide in. I use Elementor to build our sample, but there is no rubber here, so let's use something that can be a little bit as attractive. Let's use a slide. Then we'll hit OK. Then let's save our changes. Then the next thing is that you can see if I hover my cursor over this button, you see that the cursor is changing to finger, to hand. But in this case, if for instance I view this page now, it will not change to finger. It is not changing to finger, and this is not perfect. So for us to make it change to finger, there is a code that we are going to paste. I am going to give you that code in the description of this video. So let me bring in that code right away. Okay, so this is the code. Simply copy this code. Copy it, don't leave anyone behind. Copy it complete. Then you are going to go to setting here. You are going to go to advanced. Then you are going to go to custom CS. Then you simply paste the code here, and you hit this check mark and update, save your changes. If you save your changes, if you reload this page, the effect should show. Okay, you can see the hover is now showing normal hand. This is normal. If someone is hovering over a link, it should change to a finger. This will tell him that he is over a link, that this thing is clickable. Okay, let's go further. Let's see our sample again. This is our sample. Now you see a text here. You see a text here. So where if you want it to be exactly like that, then you write your text there. Then if you look at it, this one carry a different color from, okay, this is the same color that is following. This is the same column. The video is in a different column. So let's effect that. The video is not in this navy blue color. So let's update that. Let's go to our setting. Then I'm going to bring in another column. Then I simply want it to be, let me delete this column. Then for this column, the background should be, let's copy what we have as the background. Let's use our color eyedropper and copy this code. Then we go to our column. Then we select the background, the color. We are going to paste the code we have just copied here. The color was not copied well. Okay, so we are going to paste it here. Then we'll slide the opacity up. Then we are going to drag this button here. Then we'll drag our video element into that same column. This is what we want. Okay. All right. Then the next thing is, let's look at our case study, our sample. Below we have this text. Let's bring in this text. Your own text may not be exactly as my own. Just try and be creative and write your own text. Let's quickly bring in the text element and you write something there. If you want to change the size, okay, I don't want the weight fill this, so let me delete that. For me to make it have a little border, let me bring in a content box. Then we can now bring in our text. This one has a little border. Let me remove this. All right. Okay, we are good to go. Let's look at our sample once again. Then you still have another button here. For us to have another button there, let's simply copy this button. If you want to duplicate this button, you see this duplicate icon here. Then you simply drag this one that you have just duplicated below here. Okay, let's still look at our sample again. Then under this, you have another main background section. you see this background section that is carrying our image at the background has terminated at this point. So here you are having a different background section. So we are going to bring in another background section. We'll bring in another background section and put it here. Then for this background section, what is going to be the color of the background? The color of the background should be white. Then inside the background section, we are going to have another subsection, which is going to be column this time around. Or let's use content box. Let's use content box. So for this content box, the content should be 750 to be the same as, so that they will be on the same line. You can see this content box has aligned to the left, and I don't want it to align to the left. I want it to be at the center. So I'm going to select it. Then I'm going to go to the layout and position. I'm going to go down. If you go down, you are going to see alignment here. You are going to take it to center, and here you go. It has gone to the center now. Then the next thing is, you can see that one has a navy blue color. So we are going to still copy this color, and we are going to close this. Let's go there. So the background of this content box, make sure you select the content box, and let's go to the background style. The color should be what we have, the code we have just copied. We are going to paste it there, and we'll hit, let's drag the opacity up, then we'll hit apply, then save changes. Let's look at our case study again. There you have some text. You have some text there. Then we can simply paste it here. Then the color of the text should be something that will stand out from the background. In this case, we may want it to be white, so that it will stand out from the, something is wrong there. Undo. Okay, we want the text to be white, and this is the color of the text. Okay, that is it. Okay, let's go further. Let's see our case study again. Then you have from here, you see that this color has terminated here. It means that this column has terminated somewhere here. That means from here downward, we have another column. Then you have a title here. So first of all, let's bring in this title. And this title should be in that column. We are going to bring in another column for now. So we are going to bring in column element, and here we go. Or let's bring in another content box, and this content box, the width should be 750. Then we go to layout and position. It should be at the center. Then our title should come here. We can copy, you can type your your title here. I'm not going to type it now. Okay, then we can make it bold. Then you select the heading. It can be heading type 1, type 2, type 3, but for this case let's leave it as heading type 2. Then we are going to center it. Okay, then if you look at our sample, you see that this is another column because we have an image here, we have text here. It means it's another column. So we'll simply bring in another column. Let's bring in a column element and we are going to put it under here, and it will be 1/2. Then below here we are going to bring in our image. Then let's select our image. Let's say we select this image, or you should have another image. Then here we are going to have text, and let me copy this. Let me paste it there. Paste the text here. Okay, you can drag it to make the text have more space. All right, let's look at our sample again. Then you have the title of the image. Let's simply bring in a text element and we'll paste the okay. So here you can change the font. If you want to change the font, this is where you can change the font. Then you can select any font of your choice. Okay, let this one be at the center. Okay, in your case this one is going to be Fila shoe. Then let it be at the center. Okay, all right, let's go. Save your changes. Now if you look at it, it's still following the same format, so there's no need for us to waste more time. So from this knowledge you have gained now, you should be able to build the rest of this, except this sliding. It doesn't work in Thrive Architect. This can only work in Elementor, so you may not have this slide, but if it is in Elementor it will work. So I believe this video has helped you, and with this you should be able to build your landing page successfully. In the next video we'll still continue, and I will give you the additional knowledge that you have about your landing page. I don't want this video to be excessively too long. Thank you for watching this video, and if this video has helped you, I'd like you to give me a video testimonial so that other people will be able to get this course as well. It will encourage them to get this course. Then on the other hand, it will also encourage me that some people are being helped by this video. It will help me to create more content for you, for your own benefit. All right, see you in the next video. Bye.